What's up, y'all? It's Jam and Sam, and today we're going to restore the curse from Secret of Mana. Now, this is a song that I had previously tried to restore, but I was missing a sample, which was let's see, which was this swish sound. I, and I thought it was a swish sound, but it's actually a vocal sound because here it is in the original. So I was like, oh, that's a swish, but it's like something swishing, but it turns out. And I do believe that's the right one. It should be the right one. It should be the right one. Let's see how it works. But I think it works because I tested it on the Oracle, and it sounds right. So we're gonna roll with that. And let's see if we play the song here. I'm gonna play it for you one way all the way through. It's just a short thing. It's like a short ambience track, but I think it plays at the beginning of when you fight the Thanatos guy. I'm not sure. So that's pretty much it. It starts over here. We have the swish sounds here, and we have and I think at the end here, and then we have the choir, like a really low choir notes here. And then here we have the whale sound, and here we have a clap sound that, and then here's where it starts over, and here's the gamelan bill sound. So I'm gonna take this. Let's see, let me start at track 1. So that is a one of the is the vocal swish sound. That is that sound, and if I but it's pitched down really low. So what I want to do is here, let me rearrange some windows. What I want to do is take the pitch of the contact instrument down to like as low as it'll go. See if that does me. Now the problem is it's not letting there's some kind of envelope on it that's not letting the sample ring out. So because you can see it goes by, but we don't hear it. And so I want to go and let's see. There is an envelope on here, so I just want to bypass that. Okay, so that is a little too loud, I think. So let's try. We're taking it down in octaves. Let's go 24 semitones. That might not be enough. Let's see. Let's see. That might be just right. And so, okay, so 30 will do for now. Let's see. In the patch, this is a choir shout from the Heart of Africa CD. And in the original patch, we have. This is also where the Donkey Kong Country 2 choir shout sample is in from Primal Rave. But these are all samples. It's all like a different sample of the same thing. So we have multiple very similar sounding samples. So that means because we have multiple of these sounds, I can use this round robin thing to make it, because each of these are slightly different. So I can use them each a time so that it doesn't sound like it's the same sample over again. Can kind of give us a little bit of dynamics. Nice. So all I have to do now is copy. I really just need, this is just one long note. So all I need to do is just take this note and then go find first empty and call this whoosh. And then I can go and let me find the note. So now I can do that for every time, for every note there is. I think it's like a C major scale. Or an A minor scale to be specific. That's a different one. And so now with that is all our cycle through. So we just play it. Let's see. But it was, let's see, it's too fast. Why is it so fast? Ah, it was a tempo thing. And you can hear, if you really listen, you can hear that all of them are slightly different. And so that really helps us build a comprehensive mix. So now I'm just going to add the MIDI. And then we put this cycle that keeps on going until the end of the song when there's that bell. And then it stops. But now there's another channel at the end that also has this whoosh in it. So I want to see what that's all about. Oh, that's a silent channel. I don't know what that's supposed to be. But it makes no sound, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so that's cool. Now we have the next channel, which is what? Nothing. And that's because there's a lot of silence in that part. This is just the claps. So let's see, what happens here is there's a clap sample that plays every so often. And so that's just a clap sample played down low. So what I want to then do is I'm going to copy this because it's at a weird time. And I want to make sure I get that time right. So let me find first empty and call this effects. Well, it's all effects. Let me call this clap. Actually, you know what? I could probably just, since this is a sample, I could probably just put it on the, get away with putting it on the timeline. I just have to put it in the correct spot. So if I delete this sample, no, let me open it and drag it into the playlist, approximately where I want it to go. And then let me zoom in to get the timing right. So I want the timing to go right here. Let me select none as my snap. And here we go, right there. Now the only thing I have to do is, well, first of all, let me delete the old one, like the step sequencer one. And then I want to put this at all the other sections too. Because that's right? This is the one, this is the right one? Yes, that's the right place. So now I just want to make sure that I am pasting this at exact, and I think it's a smaller snap too. Let's see. Oh, it's a step. Yeah, it's at one step. It's one step in. So what I want to then do is go to here and paste this also at a step in. And this should be right here. Okay, so there's 3 clap samples here. Now I just have to pitch them in such a way that they are much lower and get the pitch right. So let me go. Let me set the pitch range to be like 48 and let me start down. That's too low. So let me see. It's supposed to be like a low E. And this is like an octave below middle C and then the next E over. So that would be 12 semitones is an octave. So I can go, let's see, 12 semitones is an octave, and then 2 octaves would be 24, but E is like 4 semitones less than that. Let me see. E is like 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would want to go 20 semitones. Let me see if that sounds right. That sounds about right. Let me go for one more. Maybe 2 octaves. Maybe 2 octaves will do it. Maybe even a little more. Let's see. That sounds right. Yeah, that sounds good enough. And one thing I noticed is that these whooshes have like a sample stop. So let me first quantize them. And then I can extend them a little further beyond what they play. Well, no, because the end notes would be, hold on, let me just use release. But I bypass the envelope, but let me unbypass it and then take the hold down and then just add the sustain, but also give it some release. Now there's not such a noticeable change between notes. All right, and that's good. So let me now move this up because I want the higher notes to be. I can hear your voice, but not your computer audio, someone says. Let's see. That is weird. Why is that? Oh, someone set this wrong. There we go. So now you have computer audio. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just play it through. These are the whooshes. So you get the idea. Now what we want to do next is there's a whale call after this. Oh no, wait. These two are unused except for the bells. There it is. Nice. So we have our our whale sample here. Let me normalize it. Let me make sure that it fades out completely. And then I'm gonna go into, hold on, actually, we can do the same thing here as we did with the clap. And let's also make that fade out again. And this one starts exactly on a beat. So, wait, does it? No, this one starts. This one starts about half a step in. So we want to reflect that by going to half a step and then moving that over. And then we will turn, like, try to pitch it down. Let me go down about the same rate. So let me try 2 octaves. That might be a little too low. Yeah, I think it's like, let's try 1 octave. Maybe a little lower. Let's try 6 more semitones. You see, I didn't get I have to start that one over. Actually, I can audition it a lot better if I just use the note keyboard. I think that's the note right there, that G. No, I think it's one up. Yeah, maybe it's that A. Yeah, I think it's an A. So A would be an octave and 1, 2, 3 notes down. So that would be 12 plus 3 is 15. And then we just add that whale sound to after every clap. Right here. Except for the last one, it doesn't have a whale sound after the last one. So there's that. And then the next thing we do is, let's see. We have this choir sound. Which is an octave on G. So let's try and see what notes we're playing that. Let's see. That's 1. That's it right there. But let me see if the lower note, because this is the lower range, and we have a different sample for that lower range. So let's see if that one works better. I'm going to try both of them because this one is definitely the one that's used in the game. But if we were playing it by the synthesizer patch, this is the sample that plays down low. So it just depends on whether we want to prioritize the game sound or the synthesizer's patch sound that it comes from. Because there were multiple samples within this patch used. So I'm going to try both and just audition between two of them and see how they sound. All I really need is this note. And the envelope is going to be what we want to get right. So let me call this choir. And I'm going to start with this choir 1. Actually, let me start with choir 2 because that's the one that was from the game. So it helps if I can maintain that accuracy first. See, that sound doesn't sound great. That's why I like the other sample. I'm like, this one doesn't sound too good. And I forgot about my panning up to now. Panning is center for this one. What about the clap? Let's see. Clap is panned a little bit to the left. And the whale is panned a little bit to the right. So let me go and copy this value and paste it to the clap. And then copy the whale sound pan and then paste it there. And then now, so we have an 81% spread on the choir. No, 81 to 83. So the bottom note, this is the bottom note or the top note? Oh, wow, they're both the same note. So the bottom one is Oh, wait. No, that's not an octave. That's a minor second. So they're just... Gotcha. So it's a G and an F sharp. With the G being the one that is, and it's not reflected there. They're just, it's a different pitch in the MIDI than it is. And let's see so the first one is panned to the left. That's the higher one that's slightly higher. So this one is gonna get 81% left, and the other one's gonna the lower one's gonna get 83% right. So instead of being an octave, I'll put this down there. Let me select the higher one, send it to 83% left, or 81% left. Basically 80 is fine. And then let me send this one to 83% right. I think that needs an octave up. So now I just need the envelope on this. Let's see. So it doesn't quite fade all the way out. It has like a few steps, like maybe 4 steps of attack, and then a long decay, like maybe 64 steps. And maybe not that much, maybe like 32. Nah, 16. Yes, 16 is good. And maybe 3 steps attack? Maybe 2. Yeah, that's good. Now it has vibrato on it too. But I think that vibrato is reflected in the longer sample without actually putting vibrato on it. In fact, it kind of has too much already. Okay, so now with that being tried, let's try the lower, like the one that the synthesizer patch would actually play, the lower sample. And let me put that envelope on it. So 2 steps. And 16 steps. So this sample sounds a lot better. And I don't have that vibrato in there. But this one sounds a lot more like the game. Let me try putting vibrato on this one. That's pretty cool. Let me also put a low pass on this, just to take out some of those high frequencies. That's cool. I definitely want the clearer sound, but let's see if we can go and do something to make it a little bit more like the game. Try and get back some of that fidelity that's lost by playing the low notes of that patch with a difference that has a different sample on it than the higher notes, which the game samples. Let's call this choir. And let me go and EQ this. I think I want to bring up the bass a little bit. And then bring the full volume down because it's going to raise the volume so much. And we can probably ease up on that low pass. Yes. And with that, I want to take this part down. Yes. That's good. I like that. So now we can put this into the full mix, and I want to put the whale sound up above that, and then I want the whoosh to be at the bottom, and then I can put the choir here and just keep on painting it. Oops. Okay, that messed up. And I have to, first thing I have to do is fix my snap because now it's going all over the place. So I just want it to be a bar, so I'll do like that. And then if I play it, so you get the gist of it. Let's see. Now we could just do, let's see, no, that's it. That's pretty much it, except for the gamelan bell. The gamelan bell somewhere in here. There it is. There's two gamelan bells here. And it looks like it's playing a minor third. Let me confirm that in the MIDI, that it's playing a minor third. Yes. So it's G to A sharp. And now I just want to take that note, and I know that it's going to be 3 steps after the bar. So I want to go, and this is just a single sample, so what I can do is just take the gamelan bell and paste it into the drag it into the sequencer, and then I want to move this up because it's a higher note. Well, actually, because it's not a higher note, it just doesn't play as often. So let me set it to step and then just do 3 steps. So now the pitch that this actually plays at, I want to find out. So I want that to be an A sharp. So let me just set that to D. So, and then it'll play an A sharp. Wait. Actually, I think the root node here is lower than that, so. No, I think it might be in between. Yeah, it might be an in-between note. Actually, it might be a little higher than that. Maybe a little lower. And just a little higher than that, I feel like. A little lower. That's it. Maybe a little less. And then let's see, the lower note is just going to be 3 semitones lower than that. Wait, no, I can just do that with the note. So I just want to set that a semitone lower, it'll be a G. Whoops, that's too loud, so let me turn them both down. Oh, it's actually higher. Okay. So a semitone, like 3 semitones higher then. That's good. But it does sound a little bit like, it does sound like it's vastly lower. Let me see, what is the tuning of this sample? Let's see. This is actually tuned to G#5, it looks like. So if we go to, and I have it pitched, so from C# goes to G#5, but then we want it to go a note above that. And here we want it to go a little bit below G#5, which is F#. That might be right. And maybe a little bit higher than that. Maybe this thing, maybe I had this wrong. No, I had it right. It was like that much lower. Let's see. Oh, it didn't record the, alright, that's okay. I remember what it was. It was like 30 cents. Might be a little bit lower, maybe by a whole note. I don't know. Yes, that clicks. I think maybe 20 cents will do, but we're getting very close. Let me try. Yes, I think it's just the root note. Nice, I like that. So now that is pretty much the full song. And it starts looping right here. This is where the song loops again, so I want to place a time marker here. Time signature change right here. And that's where it'll start again. I'll make sure that it fades out. It doesn't, but let's see. So I can extend it out a bit. Nice. So let me insert one here and move this up. Whoops. So after that, I just have to move this here. And then copy. And paste. Set this to a bar. And this I can delete. I don't know why this is here. So let me listen to that in full, make sure it's good. That's the right pitch for the thing. Let's see. Let me make the clap's tail longer, like more pronounced. Yes. Now the choir's panning is good. But let's see, what was the gamelan bell panned? No, that was centered. And I want to kind of bring those that negative 20 cents back. Yeah, there we go. But there is like kind of a flam there that I'm not sure how much I want to be there. Maybe I can try removing it. Maybe not that much, that's a little sudden. Yes. Nice, and now the whooshes, let's see. I need to EQ those. Oh yeah, now I remember, to make the choir work, I had to really to make the shouts work, I had to EQ them to bring up the highs. So let me go ahead and do that. Let me call this whoosh. And then now let me give that a mixer track. And let me put a high pass on it. Yes. Trying to replicate that sound. That's good. I like the right. I'm trying to make it scarier. That I think works really well. Nice. And then the choir. I just need the lower end to be more prominent. Nice. And I kind of think the choir shout should be a little lower too. Yes. What's up? Pretty cool to see you work live. Hey, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. So we're just doing the curse. Just a scary little ambiance. And now that clap is gonna need some reverb probably. Well, all this is gonna need a lot of effects. Let me call this whale. Yo, welcome. All right, so let me call this gamelan bell. Or just gamelan. And then call this choir. And then let's see. So I want to give everything a mixture track. Let me give the whale one. Gamelan bell, another one. And then the clap, I'm gonna call it clap. And let's see, ceremony is my least favorite track in the entire game. All right then. So let's call this clap. And let's see, low whale. Wait, I already have. Oh, this is dead. I don't want to use this. This is the way. This is the. So let's see, gamelan. And that other one, this gamelan is dead too. I can delete that. Gamelan. Gamelan 1. and gamelan 2. Will you do Trials of Mana and 3? Trials of Mana after this would be pretty cool if you did. That depends on if the sponsor wants to hire me for it. So I'm only doing these out of commission because I have a lot of bills to pay that I can't just do these on my own free time anymore because I don't really have much free time. And so yeah, if the sponsor wants to hire me for Trials of Mana, then I will be able to do Trials of Mana. But it all depends on what the sponsor wants. So now this, let's see, I have to send this to the whale track. Send this to the gamelan track, and let's see. And so then now everything should have a mixer track. I can go in and like just mix what I want. So, oh, this, I didn't even get this one. So let's go through everything and try to mix it. Let me go through the choir. Solo the choir. So now this is pretty good. I just want to do a mid-side EQ on this, which is what that's going to do is it's going to keep the bass mono. Like what? No, it's not even going to keep the bass mono. It's going to put more stereo mix in the highs. So, I'll explain that in a second. Let me add patcher. Wherever patcher is. Where's patcher? Can't even find my patcher anymore. Oh, here it is. So I have this mid-side EQ preset that I downloaded off of a FL Studio tutorial video. And what this does is it splits the mix into mono and stereo. And the mono, it lowers the treble. And in the stereo, it raises the treble. So that's going to give it a lot more stereo in the higher mix while keeping the bass not as like a little more mono. And that just makes it feel like the choir is like surrounding you a little more. Because if we disabled it, it makes it feel a little more alive. And I also want to add some chorus if that's not going to give me phasing issues because you're applying the signals so many times in different ways. You might have phasing issues. That's okay. That's good. That's not bad. I think we even want to let more highs in than that. Let's see. Nice. Okay, that sounds good. And see, that sounds so much better than if we just did the note that the game samples. See, because that's the note, that's a higher level sample. This is the note that that game actually samples, but the one I'm using is the one in the synthesizer patch that plays down that low. So it's a multi-sampled synthesizer patch. And now I'm playing the one that actually plays down low, whereas the game is sampling a high up note and playing it down low, which causes a very low quality sample. So to up the quality, I'm playing. And so it's going to sound a bit different, but it's going to be a little clearer and it's going to be more representative of a good song rather than. Now, but the trick that we run into is we want to get that same presence. We want to get that same feeling, even though it's a different sample. And I think I can do that by, let me boost the lows a little more. Yes. And let me boost specifically that lowest frequency. Try to single out that one. Yes. I think we don't actually need the chorus. The chorus is just too much. Nice. And maybe that's a little bit too much bass. Maybe that's more bass than it actually has in the original. Nice, I like that. Now I can add some reverb. I think it has reverb in the original. Yeah, you can hear it by those pops. Even after, it still goes even after the. So, but I want to be careful with that because I don't want reverb in the bass. I just want it on the treble notes. But I think that the way that TSAR1 works is it won't do that on the higher notes. But also, I'm not sure how realistic of a reverb I want because TSAR1R is a realistic reverb plugin. But I want more of a fantasy kind of thing because it's supposed to be like a horror kind of thing. So I want something a little bit more supernatural, which Realm is that thing. Realm is more of a dreamy reverb, and I think it'll sound really good on this. But you have to cut the low end so that I don't get it on the lows. So let me try that. And I want it to be short, so. Nice. Let me see if I can get those highs out of there. Yeah. I want that breathiness up there. Nice. Actually, I'm not sure I want that much because it's supposed to be. Yeah, maybe not even. Maybe just a little less than that. Nice. Okay, so that's good. Let me try to saturate this a bit too. That would sound very nice. You don't need much because it is two notes going at once. And that's going to drive up the volume. But that does sound very good. Yes. Now that's currently peaking at 3 dB, but I think that's okay because we don't have a lot of instruments. Yeah, I guess that might mean no. I don't know. I don't know. They haven't spoken about it, so probably not. And is that even a SNES game? Is Trials of Mana even a SNES game? I don't know. Let me see. Because I can't do it if it's not a SNES game. Trials of Mana is a mobile game. Wait, is that recent? That's a Switch game. Wait, how can I... That's already like really high quality. Like there is no gain in quality from that. It was released in 2020. I don't know. I don't know why we would even need that because it's already very high quality. Like what I do is the purpose is like to bring out what the quality that was lost. Oh, SNES Trials of Mana. What? Okay, why does that? Why did when I Google that? Why does it come up? Trial like it comes up the new one. That's crazy. Trials of Mana SNES. Okay, now I see what you mean. Okay, it is another SNES track. Nice. Well, we'll see. I'll talk to them about it. So now these whooshes are next. I want to get these whooshes right. Already sounding pretty good with the treble boost. I think we can lower the treble a bit. But the SFC SNES Trials of Mana was Japan exclusive. Okay, so it was an exclusive. It wasn't released in the US. All right, gotcha. So the whooshes, let's see. This is good. I might be able to put a little chorus on this for dynamics and a little spread because wait, it's actually it's already stereo, so I don't have to do that. What I can do is the same thing I did before, which is put a mid-side EQ on it so that the basses stay, so that the treble just gets a little bit more stereo without messing up the bass. Yes. So now it spreads, it's kind of feels a little more stereo and a little more live. And I can also saturate that a bit. Makes it sound a little scarier, which is nice. We also have a little sizzle in that, which is because it's being played so low and there's a noise floor in that sample. But I think it kind of works because it's like an ominous ambience. So that's okay. This is also probably going to have some reverb, so let me just send it to accompaniment so it'll give me the same reverb. Yes. That's very good. I like that. Let me make sure it's not peaking now. It is peaking, so let me lower them a bit. Because we're going to need to make room for that clap sound and the whale sound. So this doesn't sound like something you'd hear in Secret of Mana. Oh, really? Oh yeah, this is true. This is a much more ominous sound than the other tracks. But I will say that the ceremony song kind of upheld that level of doom. How did that even sound? I don't even remember. Let's see. The ceremony was like, yeah, see, that had some kind of doom in it. And this one, so it was mostly just ceremony had that same doom because it was like the ruins, and I think it's like a zombie thing. And then the curse also has that kind of, no, the oracle also has that kind of, but it's a little more hectic. So it has all that kind of like crazy stuff going on. So it was just it was like these three songs that have that kind of vibe. And then I think the still of the like the spirit of the night also had that kind of doom. Let me see. Where is let's see. No, not Spirit of the Night. It was something called In the Dead of Night. Yeah. This one had like a very gloomy vibe. So it was just though I think it was just those four songs in Secret of Mana that were like really bringing the ominousness, and it was kind of a break from the rest of the songs, how their vibe. Like it was actually a really big difference between the most of the rest of the songs because most of the rest of the songs were like really happy and stuff, and or they were just really ethereal and nice. This one was these were the only four tracks that were like scary. It's kind of like how in Donkey Kong Country they had that one track. It was like the mining track that was like just a really gloomy ambience. Nice. Okay, now let's check out the clap. Let me go to beat so I can... That's really loud, so let me turn that down. Yes. Whoops, I'm still on the other one. Let's see. Curse, yes. So we have that clap sound. I think it's one note lower too. Why can't I see the options for this? Crazy. And I use the note thing here, but I've just realized that I can use the root note. So that was like 24 plus 5. Let me go to D. Oh wait, what? Why was that so much lower? Oh, because I did only one octave. Yes. Nice. That's good. I want to kind of, let's see. I want to put a chorus on this so it gives it a stereo value. See how that sounds. Yes, much better. And then I want to give it some saturation. Yes. And then we'll tie it together with a little reverb, and I'm going to put that in drums because, let's see. So let me replicate kind of what I did there with 30% and 2-second decay, but a low pass in the... And kind of let it in a bit more. Yes, there we go. And I want to give it a chance to fade out a little more fast. Wait, let's see. No, wait, less. It's got to fade out a little more. Yes. It can be more subtle like that. Nice. So now I want to try out the whale. Let's see. And that's a mono recording, so I want to put some chorus on it to give it a little stereo value. Dynamics. It sounds pretty good. leave it a little more out because I want it to, well, no, it just fades out too fast, I think. But that won't matter once we have the reverb. And I think I changed the mixer track accidentally. And that's entirely too loud, so let me just lower that too. Not that loud. Let's see. I want to put a limiter on this, so it's because it has a really big spike in volume. Let's see. Yes, that's that spike I want to catch. Nice. So now I can raise it back up to full volume, I think. Yes. And so now I think I can give that, let me also saturate this a bit. I just want to try that. Actually, I don't need that saturation because this is like it's like a more ambient sound, so I want to let it go. Now let me put this in the lead channel, and let me give it also that round. Do 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 na 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 30%, 2 seconds, and a high cut. Nice. Okay, so that sounds good. Now the only other thing left is the gamelan bell. Now in the original, let's see, it plays which... So it has a bass that kind of rings out. Let's see. I don't want this. This is noise. And I'm kind of thinking that this is just a little bit of noise. It's not a ring. I'm kind of thinking that the sample might be an octave lower. Let me see. Let me try putting the root note an octave lower. Oh wait, this was a G, I think it was. Let me see, I wanna... Plus now the notes are kind of misaligned. Oh wait, no, that was just because I didn't have the... Once they're down that low, it starts to get crazy with the flam. Yes, that sounds so much better. Versus... I think I can lower that a little bit, like the pitch. Oh, look, this one's already lowered like that. Nice. Very nice. Now the I can take out that high pass because now, yes. I want to bring up that fundamental actually. Yeah, there we go. And because this is an 80s sample being played down low, I want to raise up the treble just a bit so we get that brighter sound. And now this is pretty loud, so let me see. No, because this is the only sample that's playing at the time, so it doesn't matter if it's loud. It can be... all that matters is that it's not peaking. And so I want to now... Let's see. I want to put some chorus on that because every bell needs a chorus. Yeah. You can put even a little more on that. Maybe not that much. It's also got some like static in there. Let me see, is that from the chorus? No, that's in the sample. And then we have, I want to put it in the lead reverb channel. Nice. But I also want to try, there was another sample or a collection of samples that I've been using, that I was previously using, and I found this sample from the Heart of Asia, the one that I'm using now. It's a Heart of Asia CD. But there is a sample that I was using before. It was a combination of samples from the TG55 or slash TG77. So I want to try those out. Because I don't know if these would work better, but I want to try both. Let's see. Oh, what is this? Oh, that was a swoosh sound that I had tried out. But I don't think that one is... I'm not doing that anymore. Let me see. It was the bell sound. Where is my SY99 bell? I think I don't have it anymore. Weird. Oh, there it is. So this is what I've been using combined with the... actually, I can do that in the... come on. I can do that in the current contact patch that I have. If I just go add another instrument, go to add the glockenspiel, because it was layered with the glockenspiel. There it is. So now if I send this to a different mixer out, I can go like not have that go to the... I cannot have that go to the choir shouts patch. So I just want to send this to a completely different mixer track, which is going to be, I want to send it to 6, and its contact is set at 2, so I want to go to +4. So this bell we can kind of, let's see, go. I think that might be an octave too low. And it's looping itself, so I want to have it fade out. Actually, I might not even need the, wait, the loop was built into this thing. I don't need that. Let's see. Try to fade it out. Let's see. No, I just need an envelope on that. So let me set the envelope to be like 64 steps. That's too long. Let's see. A little bit more. Maybe a little bit more. Oh wow, that was actually not long enough. Let's try 32. That's perfect right there. So now I just need the glockenspiel layer. And so I'm actually going to send that to here, but let me send it to channel 2. And there's an octave in here, so I need it to be... Wait, why is it not playing? That's weird. Let me see. Apparently I don't have it at the right thing. Oh, it doesn't... Wait. It's not even showing. Oh, that's because I have everything muted. That's right. And it's still not playing. Okay, there it goes. So if I go down low, and I'd make it an octave because in the game it was an octave. But maybe it wasn't an octave in the game because I remember. And now I just need the glockenspiel to be longer because the bell is long, but the glockenspiel is not. Let me try 8.2 seconds. Let me try 10 seconds or even 12 seconds. Maybe 8 would do because it only lasts. It lasts 9 seconds, so 9 seconds is what I want. Nice. And now let me stick this in with the new bell track. And this is exactly like almost exactly peaking, so let me turn it down just a little bit. But I kind of don't like how this bell sounds. I think Glockenspiel should be lower. Yeah. I don't even like how that sounds. Now the gamelan bell sounds like... Wait. Yeah, that sounds so much better. I don't need the other bell. Nice. And so now that is the song, and the ending is just gonna be the same. It's just gonna end with that bell hit. And I think we can end it sooner than that because this is just... I want this note to ring out. So I want this note to only last as long as the song does. So that means I can sort of fade it out. Let's see. I can kind of see where it's ending. So let's see. And then it ends right there. So I just kind of want this to be as long as the game's note is, and then end it there. And that's cool. I like that. But I also want to make sure that the song ends cleanly and it doesn't like leave, it doesn't just end abruptly, like with the, even if there's a little bit of signal ringing out. So I want to go and then maybe do a fade out of like a master fade out. Just a subtle one to make sure that we're actually fading out the whole thing. Let's see. So there we go. So that works. So that's pretty much the song, and let me play it all the way through, and then I'm going to start naming my names. Nice. I wanted the whale to be, let's see, maybe take down a little bit of the highs. And I want to cap off some of the lows to make sure that they're not subsonic. Let's see. You do a high pass, but let me take off the high quality option. Oh wait, no, that's not going to do anything to low end. It only does something to the high end. So I want to cap it at 20, like have it roll off at 20 hertz. Make sure that we don't have any subsonic frequencies, or maybe 30 hertz. Yeah, let me just roll it off there. And I know there's not going to be any high frequencies, so I don't need that. Well, actually, there is some supersonic frequencies, so let me make sure that I deselect low, like, high quality. I really just want to stop some of those subsonic frequencies. So I want to cut off some of these. Yeah. I don't want any subsonic frequencies, so let me keep that going. That's good. I like that. So let me let me raise the reverb on this. And I want to possibly raise the whale's volume. Not that much. Cool, so now let me put a Maximus on it. I want to master it. Now we're going to have a lot of bass for this. The bass is going to be the strongest one. Peaking at 3 dB. Let's see. And now the middles are not going to be very strong. Peaking where the clap does, and the whale. That's going to peak at like 6. And with virtually no highs whatsoever, I kind of want to reorder these things. Let me... Okay, so it's already... The bass is already pretty well represented. Let's see. It's just, I think the highs... I need more highs in the, to be represented by the, lower end of the spectrum. So this one, so the mids can now go down here. Oh, wait, 9. 9 is where we'll peak the mids. And now the highs, yeah, are being covered mostly by the clap. Oh, I forgot about that bell, too. It's really the only one there, so it doesn't really matter that much that it gets compressed, but... Actually, I do think I want some more highs on that whale. There we go. I think that bell is getting caught by the... no, I can actually raise it up a bit more. And let me give the mid some more power. So that I can raise that bell. And we're not peaking anything, so let me give everything more power. Let me just kind of raise up everything. Nice. Getting close here. Now let's see what happens when we get to the clap. I might give the mids a little more power. Nice. Claps can also go up a little bit. Let me try the whale again. Highs are getting cut off. Let's allow more for the highs. Nice. And I want to allow more highs for more highs for the whale. Yes. Nice. That's just about perfect. Let me get more highs in the like boost the treble and the gamelan. If I can, because I think that's like about as, oh wait, yeah, it goes a little more. Yes. There we go. And I can actually boost it a little more in the bass just to keep it consistent. Nice. Dope. So I'm gonna let that ring out one more time. Then we'll call it quits for today. Let's see. Man, these restorations hit my nostalgia bone something fierce. Hey. Nice. Welcome. Welcome, Shockwave Lover. Also, cheers from 4 a.m. Australia. Hey, I love Australia. Some of my coolest friends are from Australia. Nice. 4 a.m. insomnia. Wow. Yeah, because it is late over there. Late at the next day. Let's see. I'm gonna play this one more time and then we'll call it quits. One more time. What they did with the sound chip on the SNES is still stunning today. Yes, it is. They did some crazy stuff with that thing. Nintendo kind of engineered it so that it would allow for a lot of expressiveness and allow you to get a lot out of it. So they really took that. Some of them really took that to great lengths. Nice. One more time. I want to take some of that treble out of the choir. Yes. Nice. Okay. Well, I'd say that is cool. That is good. Oh wait, I forgot to say this as a project. I'd say that is good. We can. So we will be coming back tomorrow to restore the Oracle, if all goes well. Let's see. Hearing it all so clear, all these years later, brings a tear to the eye. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you could come in for a bit and enjoy this. So this will be on. This won't be on YouTube today, but I'll be uploading it tomorrow. And tomorrow I'll also be restoring. What is next? It's the Oracle. No, yeah, the Oracle. So with all the and if you're interested in the Oracle, some of the inspiration from the Oracle, you can go look up what's called a Balinese monkey chant, because that was the inspiration for that track. So I'll you can go look it up. I'll let me actually fetch that video and link it. Yeah. So this that I'm pasting in the stream is actually the inspiration for the Oracle track. And it kind of makes sense when you think about it, like all those crazy those crazy swish, like voice sounds. It was actually supposed to be vocal chants, and there was kind of a method to the madness, even though it sounds really random. So that's what we'll be just restoring tomorrow, and we'll restore it tomorrow at about the same time. Okay, so yeah, so that'll be it for today. Thank you guys for coming to the stream, and we'll have 2 videos out tomorrow, and Jam and Sam out.